Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 332. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on March 14th, 2026. I hope you enjoy the video. It's a really interesting thing to make, because it's going to be a completely diagonal design here. I think what I'll do first, I'm gonna shave this down to a single width. I guess I could just do that on one of these, couldn't I? So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna shave this down to a single diagonal design here, and then I'll copy it to the rest of them, and then we'll sort of build it out from there. Real annoying, isn't it? Hey there, Carlonis, or Carlonis. Hi, Corazar, first time catching you live. I'm still catching up on the series on episode 124. Hey, awesome. Don't want to spoil too much, but I wanted to say that your build is looking excellent. Hey, thank you. Thanks so much. I'll try not to look at too many of the cool things if you don't want to spoil it. This has been a really cool build to do with you guys. In a way, I'm kind of glad that we did choose a big chunk and build to do. For a couple reasons. One, it's fun to have something to, build a story with together. But also, it's helping push off the next guide season until there's like a nice big slew of changes. Going from, let's see, the last guide season was partly in 1.19, and I'm guessing the next guide season I would love to hold out to 1.23 if we can, to get the rivers in, or if they do rivers in like a 1.22.5 or whatever, that would be ideal, because I'd rather not like start a new big series and then like next version suddenly landform changes. That would be meh. It wouldn't be as good, I think. Fairfish14 loves watching you design on the fly like this. It's fun to do. And honestly, this is kind of how I always approach chiseling. Like, I sort of like, I get a shape in my head and then just kind of go for it. You'd think I'd be better at sculpting in real life than I am. I am not good at sculpting in real life. Not by a long shot. I think mostly because, like, in this, each block only has X number of possible configurations, whereas in real life you're dealing with, analog designs, and things get real funky then. Alright, so we're going to copy you, and bam, bam. There we go. Bam, bam. Alright, so let's go ahead and we're just going to cut out that first of all. And then we're going to do, what is this? Bring this one in. Now these do need a certain amount of area to attach to. I forget how big it is. So we're going to try a 2x2 there. We're going to take this guy away. We're going to break him, pick him back up. Or not. Let's see if we can add him to the bottom of this. We can. Sweet. Okay, so it just requires that 2x2. All right. A spiral of limestone and conglomerate carved into a spiral does a pretty good job of being a rope holding up something. I can see that. Alright, so I got the 2x2 there. Let's sort of see. So I want to do like a sun thing. A sun thing. A black sun. Dark hole sun? Black hole sun? Black hole sun. Boy. I know my music, guys, I swear. Yeah, I was also thinking of just doing like a curl and then an up kind of thing. Like that. But the sun does appeal to me too. This is a lot more detailed than the singular fence post I used to hold with my chandelier. Yeah, I get a little into it sometimes. Let's do something right there to stand on and work from. So I guess what I'm going to do, let's just go for it. Let's do something like about halfway up. So let's have a meal first before I starve here. Annoy everyone's ears. Sometimes. Okay, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is going to be our sun, the start of our sun here. I could just do this for this, couldn't I? We'll need that. We'll need that. We don't need you. We might need this. Things like rays are going to go like that way. All right. So then we have. Let's do something like. Let's see this. Pretty decently sort of a semicircle, I think. All right, so let's try it over here. So there, and then there, and then something like that. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Let's do that. Kind of a sun. Okay. But now we need the rays coming off of here. And so we're going to do that by... We're going to do some direct, straight rays down to here. Which should be fun, because I have no idea what kind of rise and run this is going to be. We're going... Okay, I can tell. So we're going... We're going... 8... 16, 24, and we're going up 8. So we should be able to do something a bit like this. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not mathing out for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I need to... I don't know. Oops, you come back. Whoop, no, you come back too. So like that, basically. So we're going to have this kind of thing going on here. It's going to be very spindly looking, isn't it? It might be worthwhile to, when we're done, we'll thicken this up just a little bit. I'll get it. I just want to get it into like a paper thin design first, like so. Okay, I can do that. All right, so this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then basically 8. Okay, because we're starting not quite from the center here. Okay, that makes sense. Hey, Wobbly Boost. Huzzah, Kurazar, 24 clockwise, up 8 risers. Last time I was sure I heard no more spiral staircases. You heard no more Phil Boswell staircases. Which I do, when I say no more, I do still want to copy the ones so we have like matching staircases, one from the north, one from the south. We're not going to do any more crazy fancy staircases like that, I think. That's going to be, that's donezo. So we're still going to go, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18. We're going 20 over. But this time, we're going to go, let's see, we'll start like here-ish. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 19 blocks up. So we could basically, if I bumped it just a little bit, we could basically just do a one-to-one rise. Starting up here somewhere. I'm gonna get a magnificent dirt scaffold to work with. Hey there, Mindy. It's morning for you. It is very late night for me. Well, not very late night, but normal late night for me. Figure something out here. So do this, and then that. That should, in theory, go straight down to where I want it to go. Let's carve out the top first and see where we end up. And I'm really hoping I didn't miscalculate. I would never miscount anything, right, guys? Alright, so it goes down to there. That's a little... It's a little low. So I'm also not in love with just design in general. It's not really speaking to me. Actually, it is speaking to me. It's saying, Corzar, the idea sucks. It's gonna look kind of doofy, I think. I might just do a regular, like, curl and then attach to the wall kind of thing. It doesn't really have like a sun theme, but I don't think everything in here has to. We can say that we bought this wrought iron from, like, you know, some other monks or some other culture. So we're going to start over. Look at that. Okay. Oh, didn't like that. Whoops. My knees didn't like that. So they fall now. Interesting. I wonder if you can get hurt by those when they fall. Ooh. Alright. It is 4:57 for you in Finland. Wow. That is an early morning. Alright, so here we go. We're going to do a curvy thingy. Just going to do like a little bit of this. And it's going to go warp up like that. So you won't even need that. I might even bring it up a little bit, but I won't go into the second one, I think. I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to take this out. Oh, bye. Grab that before it disappears. We could be up here a while. Okay. So, we're going to... do something like this. Maybe we'll thicken it up later. We're going to start that over again. Let's bring this back here. Do 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then we'll flatten out again here. 2, 2, 3, 2. Something a bit like that. Okay. So these can all go. These can go. What is this thing? That can go. I could probably use the hand wedge here, or not the hand wedge, the hand planer, but it makes me a little nervous sometimes. So we'll do this by hand. Alright, so we got that. Chunk out some of this. Actually, all of that. That's less safe to chunk out. I can chunk that, though. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. I might extend those up and down a little bit just to like have like fasteners there or something. All right, so that and that. Get rid of those bits there. Okay, so we have this all in a single line now. It looks very wispy. So we are going to thicken this up a little bit. Not there. Get this down on this side too, if I can. There we go. I'm just thinking it in the like one direction, basically. Oops. I'll bring some of those. Oh, that's going to be a problem. We'll need some extra blocks here and there. Unfortunately. Oops. So we're just going to add, like... Yeah, I'll thicken that up later. We'll thicken up this side over here. All right, so we're going to bring all these out by one. Okay. that. It's a little better. Now right here we have this funny join because we did blocks in the corners. I might see if I can just sort of like thicken that up so we don't notice it rather than trying to actually fix it. We are going to need to thicken some of these up though. Have a bite to eat as well. Mindy woke up because someone stole your car in your dream. Well, it's better than in real life. It's a rough dream, but I'll take that over a real life car theft in any day of the week. So we're going to thicken this bit up here quite a little bit. Probably the top as well. We can let it thin down there a little bit. Just going to bring this down a couple more blocks, and we will, if I can kind of get under here, we're going to thicken this up. Something like this. We'll just bring these down 2 blocks. Maybe just 1 there, I guess. We'll start kind of cooling off the thickening right about here. So make it a little bit thinner. We're going to add a little bit right under here. And there. Our chandelier tentacle. Let's bring this down a little bit more. Maybe even if I bring it out, I can't bring it this way more because that's the corner of the block there. So that's fine. Oop, don't fall off again. Bring it up 1 more. Okay, let's tear this down. We'll tear the scaffolding down, and we'll see what we think. See if it seems appropriate for a chandelier holder. Now, so just don't look at it from directly below. That's my advice. Let's see. I think so. I can work with that. Now, so right now it looks a little out of place. I do like the design. It looks a little out of place. I think once we get more shapes in here, especially more things like this, it will look less like it doesn't belong. So I think I'm happy with that for now. There's a little bit of a... it is supposed to do that. I'm going to bring that... This little swoop needs to come down just a little more right there. Let's do that. Figure out where that was. Can't even see it now. Make a little staircase up here. Here we go. So it is right in there. Okay. Whoop. So it's basically like these guys need a little bit more oomph to them. Something like that. You can thicken these up a little bit on that side and... Oop, I can't do that. Bonked my head against the chandelier. Like And let's see, can I reach you? There and there. It's still a little awkward there. How's that look? Alright, now we're a little too much. Too much to the left, not enough to the right. Okay. I'm going to remove this guy for a moment. I think I need something like that. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, it's a little smoother. I'm gonna keep pushing it a little bit to the right again, so we get a little bit of this action. Oops, not that. Bit of that action going on. How's that? Still a little lumpy right in the middle. I'm not sure we can actually fix that super well, just because of the geometry we're working with here. Oh, I know what it is. I need to get rid of that thing. Okay. It's like a block. Yeah, you need to go. That guy there. No, not that guy. Let's do like... No. It's a tough one. Like maybe that needs to happen. Oops. Don't vibrate. How's that look? And a little anemic there still, okay. I'm gonna add you back. Yeah, you're right. Wobbly Goose. This will very much change depending on what side we're looking at it from. I'm gonna call it there. I think that's pretty good. It's a little smoother than it was before, at least to my eye. Let's go ahead and add our chandelier. Whoops. Let's get some candles in here too. You like it? Well, thank you. Alright, so I'm going to do 32 candles. Ugh. Kind of stings. There we go. All 8 in there. And now we're going to do the same thing, but much faster this time. On all these other ones here. So what height was that at? That was 1 below. Okay. That's like... I could have centered that better, but whatever. So there's 1 below the top part of the white column there. Should put this guy right like there. And then we're going to do something like this. Just to be a little sneaky. There we go. Do the same thing over here. So, and then last one over here. I'm not sure why I'm using dirt and not like ladders, but whatever. It made sense somewhere. Oh, nope, not that. Ugh, doesn't even stack. Rude. Forcing blocks to be organic curves is no easy feat. Yeah, it is super tricky at best. Sometimes even impossible. Okay. Okay. So we're going to do a bit of copy pasta here. So we're going to start with that. Oh, right, they're already chiseled. And we'll come through and we'll rotate them. The flying pantograph maneuver. That was going to be harder to reach. Could just jump, I guess. Then we'll snag the end piece design. There we go. Geronimo! Got it. Yeah. All right. And then we just spin it. Thought I heard a shiver. I'm always thinking I hear shivers. Mostly because they're always here. They're always being accosted by shivers. All right, rotate. Boop. Okay. And candles. Beautiful. I wanted to do this like last stream or even one before then. Just never really happened. There we go. Tear down this nonsense. I think that at some point soon we probably need to address the whatever we're going to be doing with this stuff here. And just sort of like get that settled and squared away. It's fairly awkward to look at. All right. Okay, so we have some chandeliers hanging up there. That's very nice. And let's turn F7 on and see like how many of these we could potentially pick up without that one for sure. Okay. Like let's pick up like all the ones in this area here and see how many we actually need. Now we've got like one like right down here. That's probably not necessary anymore. Grab you. Why not? Oh, you're red. So we will put you straight back down here for now. Yeah, I kind of figured you'd be needed here. This is already your favorite video game dock and temple. Well, thank you. Alright, so we'll put you right back here. So for the low cost of 32 candles, we saved ourselves, looks like six lanterns. That's not too shabby. Bite to eat. Yeah, so that's pretty good. We've got about 10 minutes left. Yeah, I'm gonna go till 11:30. I'm golden. Let's put you away. Gonna hang on to these lanterns for a minute. We need the wedge. I'm gonna put the new panto away. Put this guy away. Get our lantern out here. Hey there, Anatoly121. First of all, welcome. What material are the glowing lattices made of? Those are made of pumpkins. I'm not even kidding. So we carved pumpkins in the real life months of October and November, And that gets you pumpkin plus creative glow already inside the pumpkin. So yeah. Nightclub glow sticks, yeah. Candles just take clay, papyrus, and flax. Lanterns take clay, papyrus, flax, and metal. Well, this is true, plus also glass. But the candles also take time. I am going to put one of those right here. For very obvious reasons. Any other yellow spots I want to shore up before we head up top? No, I think we're good. Somehow you need to... Why are you yellow? That's just weird. Anyway, that'll do for now. Yeah, let's go get like one more set of those the wedge and panto things done. See, those are kind of awkward. It's like, where would I, oh, darn it. Where would I put a lantern? Actually, up there would be a good candidate for maybe just using some oil lamps, actually. Doesn't take much light. And you're yellow. Okay, that's why. Problem solved. I assume there's some yellow out here, don't we? Let's go ahead and light these up. Why not? Boop. Just bounding through my fields of flax. An oil lamp above the door or on the other side. Yeah, I would do either side because the door, I believe, is 2 blocks, or it's like a single block or block and a half, but it's centered on 2 blocks. All right, let's get back up here. It looks so good with the new oil lamps. Oh yeah, those are exciting. Behold the fields where Kurzar grows his fields of flax. As you can see, he has many. I get that reference. Let's see which one did I do. I did this one. So we'll do this one next. And so my plan is here, we'll maybe on a short stream, maybe on a regular stream, we will come through and we'll panto all the rest of these. I want to get the manual ones done first. I can't type out the reference, it would smite. Yeah. I wanted to get one of those for my house. Kurzet liked it, but we were like, we're gonna have kids soon. We don't want them asking... We don't want them... See, asking questions is fine. We don't want them repeating it at school until they're like at an age where teachers won't care. Wedge is gonna bust soon, it sure is. So I made another one. We got 70 uses left. And that was 12 of them. And then 10. And then 8. This poor wedge. Like, material-wise, there are probably more efficient ways of doing this, but, like, time-wise, this is much more efficient, I think. for me. And the stream's come full circle now? Yeah, a little bit, hasn't it? Two. 1, 2. And does not get replaced. Interesting. Okay. It's probably for the best anyway. And this has 5,000. Okay, so it's 2.5 iron wedges. This shouldn't be yellow. That's weird. I wouldn't be worried about the teachers. They've heard worse. I'd be worried about the moral busybodies. Yeah, but sometimes the teachers will, like, they'll have to bring things up because of the moral busybodies. So my stance on language in general is, like, no, I don't want to teach my kids to ever be afraid of words. When I was a kid, I was afraid of being, like, smooted if I said certain four-letter words, even in my head. Like, that's how terrified I was of those words. And as an English major, the idea of that and passing that along is, like, disgusting to me. I'd much rather teach my kids, you know, when to use harsh or expressive words rather than just being afraid of them. I was afraid that just by knowing or thinking of them, I might say them by accident, which wasn't a thing. Like, there wasn't a problem. I didn't, you know, I'd never had any, like, conditions that make me, like, tick or say words that I don't mean to say anything. Lots of clothes dummies and monk's robes for the temple. All right. I do think that for our chore stream on Wednesday, I'd kind of like to probably just continue this work. That makes the most sense to me. That was pretty quick. That was like about 4 minutes. Let's do one more. Yeah, I think Wednesday I want to finish up this stuff. And then in our next stream, we'll start building the rest of the walls up here. We'll get some of the other angled stuff on, and that should go pretty quick because those are just going to be flat on, 45-degree angle kind of stuff. One more floor. Sailboat tour finale. How about a creative mode finale instead? Sailboat canal there's not much to see there. We can do a creative mode finale. We can do that and skip watching me push these limestone bricks around a little bit longer. So here, let's do GM 2, and we shall do a little flyby. Also turn off F7. Look at that. That top bit isn't as, like, straight as I was imagining it would be. That's okay. I don't think I want to change it. That is fun. That is really fun to look at. Yeah, I think after the tower is kind of like roughed in and has some of the detail work done, I think I'd like to move on to the monks' rooms. Like, so down here, like down here and here, we would start doing the monks' rooms. And those would be fairly simple. Like, I don't plan on that being terribly complex, but I mean, I guess you know me. Things get out of hand quickly around here. Elizabeth Ann, 86. Thank you. Build is amazing. You're so talented. I think it's perseverance. But thank you so much. Determination to want to see something like this. That's what keeps me going and gives me inspiration. And you guys. Just having someone to talk to and bounce ideas off of and make fun of me being great at counting. That's why I'm able to do this. And hey, Dirshep, I didn't see you pop in earlier. Or was this your first comment of the night? But thank you. And good to see you. Let's go in for a landing. You're definitely an architect and crazy to take this on? Oh, yeah. All right. Well, folks, that's going to do it as the wind rolls in and out and in and out. Okay. It was a good time tonight. I had a great time. I hope you all enjoyed the building process and getting this tower to its final height. Finally. It has been so long. Yeah. So on Wednesday, let's look forward to sort of working on these limestone bits, and then next Sunday we'll be back on our normal schedule, so I'll see you in the morning, or what's morning for me. Maybe not for you. And that's going to do it. Well, everyone, that's going to about do it for this episode of Vintage Story Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like or a comment in the section below. The names you see here belong to the awesome people who are supporting the channel by joining as a channel member. And the following people have gone the extra mile to support the channel by subscribing at the Seraph tier. Their names are Elizabeth Woolley, Enterprise Architecture, Inger Raymond, Linda Harris, Oak Tree, Service, Tyluna, and Wade Parker. If you would like to see your name in the credits or hear me butcher your name, check out the channel memberships, which will also get you early access to videos and some other goodies. But for now, as always, my name has been Korazar. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.